For Monday the 9th of April 2018. Here's another update from the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel. And shortly on the screen will be another look at the life of ex-tropical cyclone Iris. Bureau Meteorology's tropical cyclone outlook for the Coral Sea updated 14:30 this afternoon at 1300 hours. Ex-tropical cyclone Iris located in the Coral Sea near 14.8 degrees south. That's 14.8 degrees south, 154.1 degrees east, 154.1 degrees east, about 960 kilometres east of Cooktown. Ex-tropical cyclone Iris is expected to move to the north over the next few days, remaining well offshore from the Queensland coast, but conditions become somewhat more favourable for the system to redevelop from mid-week. Whilst there are no significant other systems in the Coral Sea, the Bureau of Meteorology has the percentages for Tuesday are very low, increasing to low on Wednesday, and for Thursday moderate. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, they're saying 188 nautical miles east. Correction, that's the wrong system. We also have Tropical Cyclone Kenny, was supposed to be Carla, and again Fiji Met, they've done it again. However, the area convection 17P, former Ex Iris, is now located at 14.5 degrees south, 154.2 east, 262 nautical miles east northeast of Willis Island. Now, the percentages for development remain low. Maximum sustained surface winds estimated at 20 to 25 knots. Minimum sea level pressure estimated to be around 1004 millibars. The system is currently located in an area of strong vertical wind shear greater than 20 knots with weak DIFFLUENCE aloft, which is inhibiting development. Mob sea surface temperature 28 to 29. Here's the NOAA floaters on ex-tropical cyclone Iris. And ex-tropical cyclone Iris, looking at the various floaters, she is trying, but it's just the wind shear factor. Now we have a look at a couple of models and their tracks. The EPS in the main model run track is in red. The Himawari 8 satellite view of the Australia's eastern and southwest Pacific regions. You can definitely see Tropical Cyclone Kenny and ex-tropical cyclone Iris. Now, next update we'll have a look at Kenny. Upper level divergence very strong for Kenny, and around probably 20 for Ex Iris. Wind shear The red's unfavourable, yellow is neutral, green is favourable. 24-hour shear tendency, and I actually show the wind shear increasing, but this is a look over the 24-hour period. And my favourite, the 850 millibar vorticity. And not forgetting that we do have a couple of low pressure systems to the south of Australia. Now we look at the icon. Now it's the ECMWF. It's the 850 millibar cyclonic vorticity, wind in knots and pressure in millibars. But it gives you an idea of what the systems are possibly doing. It's the Navy's NAVGEM, and they are being consistent with bringing Ex TCIris back. But again, it's far too early to say what Ex TCIris is going to do, but we do know that the Bureau has upgraded their position to moderate. So tomorrow, right, they might increase it either way, up to high or back down to low. After our look at Kenny later on today, our next update will be around the same time tomorrow afternoon. Now we look at the 12-hourly rainfall across the next 4 days. Bureau Meteorology note the northern Coral Sea region. And paying attention to the forward motion. And after the 12-hourly rainfall view, we'll have a look at the total forecast of rain. Note the rainfall scale, particularly the blue to red. And where that blue, purple, red is, that's ex-tropical cyclone Iris. And when looking at the 2017-18 tropical cyclone season here in the southern hemisphere, especially offshore from Queensland, is one of the most complicated seasons I've seen. You know, for close to 10 years of following the seasons, I should say. If you'd like to be part of Force 13, here's Nathan with the details.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13 all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.